My name is Gene Shiflett, and I'm Dr. Scott's patient. I have been since August of 2011. I attended one of his seminars. I saw an ad in the paper. I walked in. I was overweight, had been for a long time, but it had really gotten out of hand. I weighed 267 pounds, and I decided it had to stop somewhere. And he said, well, I can fix that, and he did. We went on something called a repair-right diet. I thought it was horribly expensive, but it worked. And he stood right there with me the whole way, got counseling the whole way. Weight fell off. By December, I weighed 210 pounds. And I thought that was wonderful. And Dr. Scott said, well, that wasn't even the main goal. The main goal was the other thing that's going on in your body, which was blood sugar. I'm diabetic, and we got that to come down quite a bit. We got some other things, blood test-wise, which he does very thorough blood testing, but I don't even understand how to read the stuff hardly, but many other things came into focus as I started eating better. I hated the diet. It was very severe and very restrictive, but we stuck with it, and the pounds just fell off. And so once you see something working, why, it's pretty easy to say, well, I'll put up with this. So when you say no carbs forever, that's me. When you say no alcohol forever, that's me. When you say nothing out of a can forever, that's me. When you say no processed meats forever, that's me. But it works. And so I've been at 210 now since December, and it's not very hard to maintain. I just eat a lot of what I eat. There's no restriction. I can eat a ton of what I can eat, which is salads and vegetables and meats, as long as they're not processed meats, and I don't eat much red meat. So I'd have to say the program was a huge, big success. It was expensive for me, and it came right out of my pocket, but that turned out to be an asset because it had been cheap. I probably wouldn't have stuck with it. I'd have thought, well, this is another one of those fly-by-night guys. But when you're paying $350, $400 a month, well, you said, my gosh, this better be good, and it was. It worked. So I'm not going out knocking on doors and saying, go see Dr. Scott. But it worked for me. I've been overweight for a long, long time. I'm 67 years old. I've been retired for about 15 years. I've got diabetes. I've had a stroke. I'm not a couch potato, but I'm not very active, but it works. So that's the end of my story. If it works for me, it'll work for almost anyone.
Awesome.